What is up, you guys? Today we are doing another story time, deep dive, kind of internet stuff. I'm going to start doing these every single day. Today we're going to look at what happens when a motorcyclist kicks a car. We're not going to stop there though, so let's go. All right, you guys, so here we are. This is the video. You can see the motorcycle here. See the car over here. It's about to get wild.
Okay, we're stopping.
We are just a few minutes away from opening up the door to a brand new Highway 5. His name's Adam.
Okay, stop.
Former
Call 911, Chris.
Boom. Oh. I can't believe that. Trying to think what would explode up there. So typically your fuel tank is located in the back of the car. You've got a small fuel pump in the gas tank or right above it. Pumps fuel out of the car. Usually from there it travels kind of up through the body of the car, so you don't have explosions when you run over rocks and things like that. And then I'm trying to figure out what type of car this is. It looks like maybe an old Infinity or Honda or something, but it's old. So yeah, maybe the fuel gets diverted off through the red headlight section before it gets funneled down through the engine. Because typically up in the front of the car you have a radiator, which is full of coolant. Your fuel usually comes up through the middle of the car, up through the firewall, and then dumps pretty quickly into the engine. It's not going up near the headlights. So just wanted to... I'll figure that out too. I'll do some more research into what type of car that is and why it exploded like that rather than high speed.
Okay, we're stopping.
Ugh. This is a scary thing about reckless driving. Is this guy in the truck, he was minding his own business, doing the speed limit. He had lots of room ahead of him. He was just 100% minding his own business. So... who's at fault? In the comments, people were saying, driver. Yeah, this is actually great. It's really easy in the video. Bike doesn't stop because he knows he caused it. Biker sure has strong legs. Yeah, the comment here, damn, that truck was just minding his own business. Agreed. All right, so now let's go look at some of the newsreels. All right, so this is ABC 7, and there's going to be the clip we just watched here, and then there's also going to be some...
for this road.
Here, we'll speed up through their take on things. Let's see, maybe we'll just get the accident.
The identity of...
That's not very accurate.
After an 8-month
Picture. Okay, let's just go.
a shocking road rage incident involving a motorcycle and a car captured on video. An innocent driver injured when his white pickup overturns after being struck by a silver sedan. The motorcycle rider never stops. After an 8-month investigation, 45-year-old Andrew Flanagan of Arleta has been arrested and booked in connection with the crash.
In a relatively short time.
Okay, so the motorcyclist has been arrested about 8 months after this accident. And now we're going to get California Highway Patrol's take on, what happened and kind of their story.
Our investigators with the California Highway Patrol did a very good job in identifying and becoming very comfortable with the identity of the suspected hit-and-run driver.
The incident happened in June of last year on the 14 freeway in Santa Clarita. Authorities say Flanagan is the man on an orange motorcycle seen kicking the sedan.
The videotape that we obtained from a witness was a major part of our investigation.
Investigators say the video only captured a portion of the altercation. They determined early on that Flanagan was responsible for the crash, but chose to monitor him.
So yeah, they say the dash cam doesn't show it all, and maybe the motorcyclist got cut off previously down the road. Maybe that car was merging into the carpool lane and didn't see the motorcyclist. It happens, and it's extremely dangerous. It's extremely scary. I personally don't ride because I'm just of the stories. Essentially, I can ride. I have ridden motorcycles, but I won't. I just won't do it. Not at this age. But I have a lot of friends that ride, and it is scary. Motorcycles are hard to see, and I know people do the silencers that make your bike louder, and you stand out a little more. And just because you get cut off doesn't mean you can go kick someone's car, because the guy obviously got arrested. It may feel good, and you may feel justified, but he got arrested, so.
Him and build their case before making an arrest. Flanagan was booked on felony counts of assault with a deadly weapon, reckless driving, and hit and run.
Just because you may be in a smaller, less significant vehicle does not mean that you cannot engage in very, very unsafe practices and cause injury to innocent people.
Authorities say the innocent driver involved in that crash suffered some very serious injuries, and he's still recovering.
All right, so here we are with some more information from Santa Clarita Valley's The Signal. And it gets, this guy was sentenced, and he got off so easy. This is something that needs to be addressed in our justice system. Look at this. Sentenced to 3 years probation, and he has a criminal record. 45 days community service. What a joke. What an absolute joke. Yeah, so here's where I got the criminal record thing. Reckless driving on a highway causing bodily injury after having a prior conviction. So this guy's not exactly cream of the crop. We don't need this guy running around in our society. I don't know. I'm kind of a big fan of the 3 strike rules, especially when you're causing, big, massive car accidents on the road. So now in this article, they actually get into the driver of a Nissan. The gold little car that had the flames coming out of it was a Nissan. And the driver was 75 years old. So this piece of work, this great citizen here, was kicking the car of a 75-year-old man. Real tough guy antics. The driver was Carlos Benavides. And yeah, he suffered some aches and pains. And yeah, daughter-in-law says it could have been much worse. Absolutely, I agree. That looks horrific. Cuts and lacerations to his head and hands. Yeah, great job for the CHP. I don't know about the prosecution and the judge, though. That is absolutely a joke. An absolute joke. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up. I'm glad everyone turned out okay. The guy in the truck, they talk about it here. He went to the hospital, and I guess he's still having issues. So it really makes me wonder, why certain people get off so easy when other people don't. This guy seriously hurt somebody. Started this whole accident with a bit of road rage, kicking this other car. I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things that really gets me thinking. And what can you do? I'm not a judge. I'm not a DA. So, vote. Get involved with your local politics and vote, because things like this need to go differently. All right, you guys. That's our internet story for the day. Enjoy, and if you're here for the Ebony videos, there's more coming. There's always more coming. All right, you guys. Late.